And Felicia, here comes another bulldozer. We got a lot of bulldozers on the card, you know, just a whole bunch of bulldozers. Renat Ondar running a 3-fight win streak, all decisions. Last time we saw him in action, it was September of last year over Abdul Malik Mugadinov, where he got the split decision victory, but has been fighting on a very big stage for a while now. It continues to take home victories. What can we say about Renat Ondar?
Yeah, those decisions aren't really telling of how explosive and dangerous he is. You know, even from the very first fight, I watched Hussain is kind of like a hero to the Afghani people, you know.
Renat Ondar, he is ready to prove it once again inside of the EFC cage.
В красный угол. Добро пожаловать, боец из Афганистана! Hussain Bakhsh Safari!
Smiles. He just seems like such a likable guy.
And he's got a baby face too, man. It looks like he got to be heading to like third period or something, you know, not coming into the cage. But you're absolutely right, Hussain. Zagorski says Safari, so maybe we go Safari. Maybe we just go Safari, right? I mean, we just go Safari there. That's kind of what we're thinking. But Hussain Safari coming in with a record of 7-1. Now, granted, a lot of those wins have come through Fight Nights Afghanistan, so fighting regionally where he's been very, very tough. Then he's gotten up to the bigger stages and he's going to decision, showing he can go into deep waters. This is a very impressive prospect coming out of Afghanistan, just because we haven't seen a lot of fighters that have come out of that region on an international level. So it's kind of exciting to see if this can be that breakout star from the region.
Yeah, it seems like he's got the personality to become that star. You know?
It does. It really, really does.
It's a big stage for him to make a statement.
It certainly is. Last time he was in action, it was April of last year with a win at EFC 35 over, oh man, I can usually knock out these names easily, but that's Oktyabryn Yakovlev. So able to get the unanimous decision victory. Let's see if he's able to keep those winning ways and roll off his 6th win of a row. We'll go back to Alexander Zagorski.
Представляю вам соперников и первым бойца в синем углу. Ему 26 лет, рост 167 сантиметров, вес 63 килограмма ровно. Профессиональный рекорд 8 побед, 3 поражения. Представляющий клуб Red Eagles из Кызыла, Республика Тыва, Россия. Вот он, Renat Ondar! А вот и его соперник в красном углу клетки. Бойцу 26 лет. Рост 165 сантиметров, вес 63 килограмма ровно. Профессиональный рекорд 6 побед и только 1 поражение, дамы и господа. Из Кабула достойный сын афганского народа. 3 горячие поддержки своих болельщиков из Афганистана. Hussain Bakhsh Safari. Рефери поединка Максим Протасов.
Не подходим.
Listen to that response there for Safari. Wow. Both 26 years old. Height advantage a little bit to Ondar, but two very similar.
Something to note, both of these guys seem like they're normally the smaller fighter with, in their weight class. So now they're both fighting someone closer to their same size. So
there we go!
Oh.
Renat Ondar
Wow.
in 23 seconds. Renat Ondar just ended Safari tonight. Holy
doesn't look
moly.
too happy about it, but I think it was a pretty, a good call. A couple punches landed. It looked like a bad.
It was a shocking punch.
A shocking punch.
It really was. What a shot by Renat Ondar. Just like that, there goes the hype train completely from Safari. Let's take a look. Look at that left hand.
Yeah, that punch, that rocked him. Another one lands. When your face, I always say, if your face hits the mat, it's a fair stoppage.
Yeah, it certainly is.
It's a fair stoppage.
And he was on his way down, but then
that
bing,
shot
bing.
behind, right at the ear, straight down, that's devastating.
Wow.
I'm sure he'll understand when he watches the replay why it was stopped.
It's a very, very tough loss there for Safari. And you could tell that, so much momentum in his career right now, but that just has to be a minor roadblock there that he's going to have to get past, because we know he has a ton of talent. He just wasn't able to display it. But Renat Ondar, man, give credit where credit is due. Ondar rolls off his 4th win in a row, Felicia, and in dramatic fashion.
Yeah, it doesn't get much more dramatic than
Дамы и
that.
господа, ваш победитель пришел к вам через 22 секунды первого раунда. Победу нокаутом одержал Ренат Ondar! Республика Тыва, Россия! И аплодисменты его сопернику Хусайну Bakhsh.
Big win by Renat Ondar, and really just didn't buy into the hype. Was able to land that big left hand, and to have power at that size, it's very impressive. Very impressive. He really put it on display.
Yeah, like I said, he's dangerous from the very first second, right after the glove touch. Be ready.
Let's take a look and see how it kind of went down here.
That big hook, it only took one punch, really. He was out after one punch, I think. That big hook.
He somehow
Straight
kept
one
himself
down.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.